Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy P-Funk, thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. I've been up in this lab way too long. I keep coming up with concepts I think could work for you, so that's what I do for you. Got something nice for you today. Let's go. Wrightisms, 25 rule live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune into receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission that I'm on it is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is, know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through, because that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not, and knows that they know not, is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. Rocking and waking them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and always to my yacht be true. Right thinkers. You know, my whole philosophy, right thinking philosophy, is based on know thyself, aka reach self-mastery, or our ancients called it nihas, and that's the greatest and highest achievement man can reach, becoming conscious of himself, knowing who he is, recognizing him and God is one. That's right. So to know thyself is life's greatest achievement. Whatever else you get in life, it's cool, fine. But if to get all of that and not know thyself, I'll take knowing thyself and you can have all of that. Why? That won't get you where knowing thyself will. That's why. And I keep making that point known. Y'all can go to church, you can pray and all that, but I want you to have knowledge. That's how I found God. Not through praying, not through reading a book. Nope. Getting knowledge, getting information, and then implementing it. So I know without a doubt what I'm doing, I'm talking about, and I'm speaking from experience, not somebody else's, not the book. Let's go. Self-discovery. That's the modern way I call it now. Okay, fine. The modern phrase for our ancient ancestors, know thyself philosophy. Self-discovery means what? No, know thyself meaning I know every aspect of my character. Can you say that? If you self-discovered yourself, you should discover all the characters in yourself. That's what we taught. That's a philosophy, not a belief. I obtained my self-discovery, aka my self-knowledge. I obtained self-mastery through putting in the work, years of going what they call the proverbial fire. That means experience. You gain wisdom from experience, not from reading a damn book or praying. Excuse me, I'm a little agitated right now. But when it comes to life, when it comes to doing you, I get real passionate about that. Why? That's what I do. Try to get you to realize you're more important than any of that other stuff that you may think or feel is. Self-knowledge supersedes all other knowledge when at Judgment Day. You can say what you want here, but will you stand up and pass judgment on how you lived? All that yibby, I'm this, I'm that, don't mean a damn thing. Put the work in. I have total control over my ego. Right now, he pushing. Right now, he wanna get loose. That's my emotions. The ego ain't nothing but emotion acted upon. If you can control that emotion, you can stay patient, you can hold your water, you can keep your tongue, not say a bunch of nonsense, knee-jerk reaction, because that's the ego. You need to be able to control that. I have total control, and My total control is over my emotions, anger, frustration, happy, joy, all that back and forth. The roller coaster, I don't live that roller coaster. I'm smooth. And some people don't understand. You ain't got no feelings. You don't care about. No, I'm not going to get emotional. I could care less. Understand that. Why? That's what my philosophy teaches me. The less emotionally involved I get with stuff that I got no control over, the less worries I got for myself. I'm not going to take on your anger, your pain, your frustration. Why? That ain't for me. Y'all can expect you to take on mine. Why? I keep mine to myself. More people should do that. We'd be better off. But self-knowledge means you've done it. You obtain wisdom. And you only get that from what? Your own experience in life. I call them life lessons. Why? I got material every day. I got material from the past. I got a bunch of information I can give to help make my point, to teach you a concept that I think works. I know works. I practice it. I take a whole bunch of the other stuff, put it all together. Now I call it spiritual gumbo, aka right thinking philosophy. I got a little bit of everything in my philosophy, and it's only to help what? You know yourself. That's it. No glorification, nothing. I don't need none of that nonsense, okay? I get mine at the end time. And anybody who want now, don't trust them. I take mine on the backside. I trust God to take care of me if I do what I'm doing here. Simple. So if you want your riches now, they ain't the one to follow. But y'all just, yeah, I just give me the money. Hey, take my money. Then that judgment day, you still fail. Sorry about that. Because if you follow the belief system, you ain't going to fare well at Judgment Day. Judgment Day is based on truth, that the time and energy that you put in while you was here. And you the judge of that. Nobody no better than you. You know you better than anybody else. So you weren't going to judge you. Did you know that too? Greatness. The ancients knew. Means great. Haru that's us reaching our full potential in the physical form. I just gave that lesson, but this is different concept. But that's what I teach. How to what? Reach your best potential by being what? Your best self and reaching greatness within yourself. With it, I'm Ali found God. Simple. Greatness is you knowing what? Thyself. He knew God was in him through what? The hard work and the good deeds by earning his blessings. And at the same time, doing what he needed to be doing. And that's what makes you great. Okay, stand up for your people. I ain't never heard that brother take anything other than what he wants for his people. Oh, I can do a whole bunch of stuff. But really, in white America, I'm still a nigger. So I gotta stick with my people. If you think getting money and being a billionaire, they gonna accept you, you dumb. Moving on. I tell you, I'm practicing for greatness, preparing for greatness, daily, and have been for the last 20 years. Well, that's long. I'm still trying, okay? That's the point. Well, I don't care. Greatness is achieved through work put in. That means to master oneself totally. Every aspect of my character I have control and knowledge of. Do you? If you follow me, you will. Trust me. Again, greatness is correcting all your own what? Personal flaws, character, in yourself. I don't need to be checked by somebody else. I'm going to check me. If more people did that, it'd be less other people checking people. Why? You check yourself first. That's what our ancients did. We didn't look outside ourselves. We started with us. Moving on. My man Mike. Start what? The man in the mirror. Right there. Yourself. His image is what? Of a pharaoh. Okay? The other image they showed you, a white Superman. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. That's brainwashing. Again, half of us ain't even up on that either. But you can't have character flaws and claim or to be what? Great. Great is perfect character all the time. Not when the lights is on, not when the people know. Integrity is doing the right thing when ain't nobody looking. The privacy, you don't, are you integral with it or you do whatever it is you do because you think nobody knows. That's sneaky and deceit. That's the ego. And he's never going to get rewarded for doing those things. Moving on. Greatness is shown by the person who's what? Perfecting it within himself. We all see it. I'm not a perfect example. My greatness is me being what? My best self. When? At all times. Once I realized it, that's what I strive to do. Be my best self every day. Be a man of my word. Be a man of integrity, respectful, honest, and forthright. I don't need a religion for that. Moving on. And I live what I teach. And I practice to be great. Okay? Teaching, living, and the whole nine. That's why. And what's this? You're not born. We ain't born great. Geniuses are born. Genius is in you when you're born. Greatness is earned through what? Hard work. But we are all born to what? Be great. Potential. Your highest, your best self is greatness. And you can achieve that by finding Haru in you. Okay? Become conquering what? Your ego, your evil uncle who killed your father. Symbolically and metaphorically. But that's the fight. It's eternal. Remember, the head for Set is right here on the side. This is you. Set is the ego you. He ain't the real you. This is the real you. That's Haru. All right? The spirit that's in you is from God. Your consciousness got to get you to realize who you are, remembering who you are. And that's what they call reaching Nihas. What the Nihas is the highest level of consciousness, a.k.a. Haru. That's you becoming conscious of you to know who? Thyself. Haru knows his father. Okay? He knows himself. Why? After living on earth and mastering himself. Conquering what? That ego. Now, after, I ain't gonna put a number on this one, years of learning, life lessons, because I can't determine what somebody else's time, how long it takes. But after years of learning, living my life lessons, you will also reach your Nihas within yourself. It ain't about me. It's all about you now. I'm just giving you the information. I'm just laying it out there for you. You take it and work with it. Take it and run. Okay? Once you reach self-mastery, y'all call it self-discovery, but they both means what? You found out something about your true self. When you do that, ding, 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 that's the seventh round of the chakras when everything starts to open up for you, all right, in life. I tell you, God is communicated how? In dreams, telepathy, meditation, telepathy, never in physical form. Why? God ain't physical. Stop making God human. We are. He's not. Spirit, which is life. Consciousness, which is thought. That's God. Find him there. That's why I got him. That's where he at. Y'all can find him in the Bible. Y'all can find him in the Quran. You can find him wherever you want. But find within yourself and you'll be fine. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't care how you find him. I know how I found him. I know how my pastor found him. And we both at the same place. So I know I'm in the right place. I got Muslims over here. Got a Jew over there. Got a Christian over here. And I'm in the same room. And I ain't none of them. Get my point? Hopefully you understand that. Again, I talk to God and my dead family and friends daily. I ancestral worship. When I go into prayer, I call out the names of my family and friends who passed along. Keep them alive in me. They live in me. That's what the whole ancestral worship is about. I talk to him every day. He ain't a bit more hitting the man in the moon. Ain't said a word back yet. But I keep him alive in me. Moving on. That's the ancient concept way of being spiritual. Having a reason and a purpose to keep him around. Moving on. And I keep them alive again through my daily chants and my prayers of their names. You only die when people no longer remember you. Moving on. Again, you live respected, you die, you regret it. People will miss you. With knowledge of self, self-discovery, whatever you call it, that is mastered. You become what? One with God. Once you know that for yourself, you don't need approval. You don't need nobody else's certificate. No, you know why. For yourself. It's a personal thing when you connect with God. That's why. And when you connect with him, now you start doing, I hear people, I'm talking to God. Okay, well, start living like it. Don't tell me you're talking to God and serving God. You're right here doing the dumb nonsense. God don't tell you to do that. What that Samuel, I think, 19, my pastor told me. Yeah, but I could care less. Okay? I teach a philosophy. Moving on. To achieve Self-discovery, self-mastery. Like me, don't make a difference how you got it. You still have to what? Put in the work, like I did, like my pastor did. And those who I know did it, I ain't got a problem with it. Why? That's the only way you're going to get here. If the way you went to get somewhere, and when you get there, you ain't going to ask nobody how you got here. Okay? When you reach there, don't worry, it's a party. And everybody know everybody. Why? Because everybody did the same thing to get in. That's the ticket. Okay? I laugh, and I have to, but it's not funny, at all those ignorant people who believe the lie and fight the truth. How can you, claim to, and you don't got the truth, but you hell bent on because you believe it? No, I need facts. That's why I tell I know my man, I listen to you, but see, you present it, I understand it, but it ain't literal. I know that. Once y'all feel like that, that's not my problem, that's y'all's. Moving on. Way too invested in allegorical, mythological, and just learn it and live it. How about that? The best thing you can do with that Bible is live it. If you do that, you good. Moving on. And to achieve, okay, I don't know of many, and I can say that, spiritually enlightened belief system followers, meaning somebody who have a religion and they really don't have self-knowledge. There's very few of them. But they believe. That drives me crazy, so I let that go. But I don't know a lot of spiritually enlightened people following that, but I know a lot of spiritually enlightened, conscious people doing it the right way. Okay? Not with the belief, but with knowledge and understanding, studying and putting in the work. Implement your lessons. You're learning to live. Learn every aspect of your character, master them, become them, and you have mastery of one yourself. To achieve self-mastery, this is another point I got to understand. In the belief system, takes a while, okay? Wow, you got to do a lot of stuff. That's a lot of work. But for those who do that, the reward is there. I know that. I see that. And I'm dealing with people who doing just that. I ain't got a problem with that at all. Okay? Understand that. Maya, a.k.a. right thinking philosophy, gives you everything you need to what? To actually achieve self-mastery and knowing thyself by holding yourself accountable to following the rules set forth, and you'll reach it quickly. Okay, depending on how much effort and energy you put into it. You only get out what you put in. So if you spend a lot, I spent a whole lot of time. I put a lot of time in, and the rewards is great. Trust me. When you become your best self, that's hard work. That's hard work. That means you will have reached what they call greatness, nihas, or spiritual enlightenment, Christ, hood, Haru hood, Mahdi, Nirvana. Everybody got a word for it, but they all got to do the what? Same thing to get it, to reach it. Put work in. Study, learn, and implement. It's the only way. Simply that. I agree with Christ. Ain't but one way to the Father. And no matter what you call it, it's still going to see what? Same way by doing what? Good deeds. We call it selfless service. I give. I just give. Okay? They say what? God bless the cheerful giver. I have no idea. But all that stuff, saying, I find myself doing. I'm right in the mix with this nonsense, okay? But it's all good. Why? That's what I'm doing. I ain't got a problem with it. What y'all call it, make a difference to me. Haru, again, Haru the you are, that means great. Haru means the one who mastered him or herself. It ain't just a male thing, okay? It's equal. Him or herself, while what? On earth before death. And reaching greatness means when you go to judgment day, ding, 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 heart being light as a feather because you got a whole bunch of nonsense and partake in a bunch of nonsense that you claim. The proof is in the pudding. You say what you want. Judgment time, nothing. This right here. So you need to work on how to purify that. Right? Live right. That's all you got to do. Stop sneaking, cheating, nonsense, and just be a good person. You recognize that. I can attest to that one too. Okay, let me wrap this up for you. I appreciate you tuning in. This is, again, life lesson from experience. We all are born Haru the child, Haru Picard. That means we were birthed by spirit and immortality from Asar and Haset. Those are our parents. We are the offspring of that. So we already spirit in us. We already got knowledge in us. All we got to do is realize it. And they say, remember. And it sounds good. I keep putting that into my mix. Why? Because it makes a lot of sense hearing it that way. We are all born Haru, the child, in God, but in the flesh. But being ignorant of ourselves, we serving Set. That's the ego. They both are in you. Again, you got to make the conscious decision. Evil, good, your choice. But the goal for all right thinkers who follow this philosophy is to reach your own personal self-greatness through achieving what? Self-knowledge, self-mastery. That's Nihas. But you would do it through work, perseverance, study, and implementation. Meditation. That just helps you what? Communicate with your higher self. 10 years ago, I told my brother, I had a conversation with God. He said, man, you gonna tell somebody that? I said, yeah, it's the truth. What you want me to do? I can't lie, okay? My nose ain't grown an inch. When I practice Pinocchio theory, you lie, your nose got to grow. You'll look funny. You look pretty good right now. Let's go. I'm wrapping this up for you again. I appreciate you tuning in. And after the years that you're gonna put in studying, practicing, living it, and end up mastering yourself. That's the work that you put in. Ain't no other way they're going to reach it. You can't do it no other way. I can't give it to you. I can help you along the way. I'm the GPS. Go that way. You do that. Yeah, do that. So, and wrapping it up, I was rewarded and given a mission to help others master themselves. That's why I'm here every day doing what I do for you. I got that mission from. So that's my concept. That's my story. Them the Blues Brothers, I'm on a mission from God to what? To get everybody I can to know themselves and know God. That's my mission. Whatever somebody's doing, I do one thing. Teach. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'll be back with more. You know what we do here. But again, in closing, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who know themselves have passed away. And when you know yourself, you know you don't die. I keep telling you that. I know why.